Hey resellers, thanks so much for tuning into today's video. I'm gonna get straight to the point today, which isn't super common in my videos. If you have watched anything on this channel, you know I'm long-winded. Not today. We're gonna get straight into it. What the heck is a regional rate box? How do I use it? And what region am I in? I feel like one of the most intimidating things about reselling is shipping, and is what keeps a lot of people from getting into shipping. One of those shipping questions that even if you're a seasoned reseller, a lot of people seem to have is how to use these boxes. This is a regional rate box B. This is a regional rate box A. If you have clicked on this video, you're already familiar with the boxes, you just don't know how to use them. This is also a regional box A. These are like a long form, and these are more of like a traditional box form. This is a rate B. I haven't totally closed these down because I want to be able to use these, so I have to flatten them back out for my shipping purposes. But how do you use these boxes? I remember one of the first things that I thought as a reseller in shipping was, well, what region am I in and what region is the buyer in? Clear that out of your mind. That is nonsense, and there are no regions. I mean, there are regions, there are zones. There really aren't regions. There are zones in USPS. There are no regions. I don't know why they've referred to it as that. You know what they could call this? They could call this box 2 and they could call that box 4, and I'm gonna tell you why. You've heard of flat rate boxes. I want you to think of a regional rate box as a flat weight box. That's right. Instead of everything that you put in here being one particular rate as a flat rate would go, everything that you can fit into this box, everything you can fit in here is a flat weight. A regional rate box A turns whatever you're shipping into a 2-pound package. That's it. That's the whole kit and caboodle. Everything you can fit into a regional rate A box now weighs and ships as if it is 2 pounds. There are no regions. You are not in a region. Your buyer is not in a region. That means nothing. If someone in Las Vegas buys something from me and it weighs 3 pounds, I could ship it out to Vegas. Let's just use arbitrary numbers here. Let's say it's going to be $15. But if it weighed 2 pounds, then I could ship it for $10. If I can fit that into this regional rate A box, it's going to ship from Missouri to Vegas as a 2-pound item. Whatever will fit in here. Are you hearing me on this? Could this secret really be this easy? You're hearing this correct. This mystifying thing that has boggled your mind for so long as a reseller, and the box that you've avoided using is as simple as that. Everything you fit into a regional rate A box ships as though it weighs 2 pounds. What about those regional rate B boxes? What about 14 pounds of rocks? Could I fit 14 pounds of rocks in this box and ship it at a 2-pound rate? What about 7 pounds of macaroni? Can I fit 7 pounds of macaroni in this box and ship it at a 2-pound rate? Yes. What about a 37-pound gold bar? Can I fit a 37-pound gold bar in here and ship it? Actually, no. There is a limit to what you can fit in a regional rate A box. It is up to 15 pounds. If the item is over 15 pounds and you were hoping to get that 2-pound rate, I have another option for you. That is the fantastic regional rate B box. That's right. Regional rate B is another flat weight box. Now it's available in this long form, I guess is how we're going to describe this large box here. It's a little larger than a medium flat rate is, much larger than the regional rate A of this same form. And the regional rate B box, interestingly enough, regional rate B box here, and then I'm going to show you a flat rate, which I want to say after eBay's discount, a medium flat rate ships for around $12 and change. This is the regional rate B box, and this is the flat rate box. As you can see, they are very similar in size. Now, a regional rate B box is again a flat weight but it is not a 2-pound weight rate. It is 4 pounds. So anything that you can fit inside of this box is going to ship as if you are mailing 4 pounds to wherever you are mailing it. Now, obviously, if I am mailing something one state away, these are a fantastic option. If I'm mailing something across the country, 4 pounds from me to California is still pretty substantial. So I might reach for one of these medium flat rates instead. Or obviously, if the item could fit in a bubble mailer or something, that is a better option. But again, if it is mailing just one state over and I have something that weighs 18 pounds, I can fit it in this regional rate B box, because regional rate B boxes don't have the same 15-pound limitation that the regional rate A have. You can fit up to 20 pounds in a regional rate B box. So that allows me 5 extra pounds. Again, if it is a neighboring state or somewhere, maybe that's where they come up with the regional rate, if it's within your region. But USPS just doesn't operate on regions. So I wonder, and it always baffles me, why they call these boxes what they do. And they have to be the most underutilized boxes that USPS offers. Now, these are free boxes, again, on USPS.com. If you have not already jumped on that website, created your free profile and ordered free boxes and had them shipped for free to your home, you are missing out as a reseller. I have a substantial collection of boxes over here in my shipping station, and as soon as I start to run out or run low, I am stocking up on these things, and they are again delivered straight to my doorstep by USPS. So what have we learned today? We learned that a regional rate A box, you can fit up to 15 pounds into this box and it will ship as though you only mailed 2 pounds. Now, regional rate B box, you can fit up to 20 pounds in here. It's gonna ship as though you only mailed 4 pounds. I feel like I should offer a little bit of advice about when not to use a regional rate box. These shoes, for instance, weigh just over a pound. They're like 1 pound 3 ounces. This would be a terrible item to ship in a regional rate A box, although these would fit quite nicely into that small regional rate A box. I am actually adding weight to my shipment. If the item weighs under 2 pounds, there is absolutely no reason for you to use a regional rate A box. It's just a bad idea. However, if I could fit a pair of steel-toed shoes that weighed maybe 3.5, 4 pounds into the same box, I'm going to be deducting weight and they are going to ship at that same 2 pound rate. Guys, I promise you, it truly is as simple as I'm letting on to you. Regional rate A, 2 pounds up to 15 pounds. Regional rate B, 4 pounds up to 20 pounds. There is another time I use a regional rate box and I cannot live without it, and that is this regional rate A box, especially in this long form, and also the B, but mainly this A. When I mail things on Poshmark, I don't want to spend anything on my shipping supplies if I don't have to. So I'm constantly getting these free boxes. Well, even if you're getting free boxes, say this size or this standard form of box, guess what you're spending money on? Tape. These regional rate A boxes have tape already on them. So this box pops together really super simple with no tape needed. As soon as you pop down one side, you will rip this off, push this down, and your box is already taped up. The only thing that you are out shipping supplies wise is the bag and the thank you card inside and the label for the exterior. Now, I don't know about you, but when I receive an item, especially if I spent $20 or more on something, I would rather see it in a box than in a bag. So while these are a really nice option for Poshmark for maybe cheaper items, I personally as a buyer would rather have my item show up in a box. These are free and close up without any tape. These are also free and close up without any tape. Now, again, a bit of warning, and one reason why many Poshmark sellers would prefer to use an envelope over a box is that these will not fit in the mailbox. So these have to be left on a front door, these have to be left at the post office or at the front desk in an apartment building. Obviously that adds a little bit of trouble, whereas the bag could maybe go straight into a mailbox. It's not really a problem where I live, but I try to be conscientious of the fact that some people battle porch pirates. I hope you guys learned something here today, and I hope that I was able to quickly debunk a lot of myths surrounding regional rate boxes and get you excited enough and confident enough to start using them. Remember those warnings: regional rate A, only up to 15 pounds, and B, only up to 20 pounds. Other than that, have fun stuffing those boxes and shipping them at a flat weight. You didn't even know that was a thing, right? Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Don't forget to leave a comment below. Let me know how you use regional rate boxes, and God bless you guys. Thank you for watching. Remember, treat your business like your business.